Morning, sir.
Good morning. How you doing?
Pretty good. My name's Ethan DeVilliers.
Okay, great. I'm Roy James, and I'm an insurance agent here at Community Insurance Group. The company is relatively new, about 10 years going and profiting. The staff is sociable, and the company offers a lot to you, so this can be a mutually beneficial relationship. You're here today for one of the positions of an insurance agent. With that being said, I would like to learn more about you. So first, Mr. Ethan, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, of course, like I said before, my name is Ethan DeVilliers. I'm a mechanical engineering student at LSU. I'm currently in my third year. My interests lie within the fields of mechanics of materials and also studying the analysis of materials to design proper material for a certain task desired by the client. So I have great communication skills, including bilingual communication skills. I actually speak Spanish, it's my second language, and I'm able to delegate roles and accomplish tasks pretty well.
Okay, great. That sounds good. It's nice being bilingual today in the world today. Ethan, what's your definition of hard work?
Generally, hard work to me is when someone is able to put their all into a certain job and really put themselves into it and really work at getting the job done. Even if it takes hours or it takes their time, they have to work overtime. This is someone who is focused and at the task at hand, and they're willing to do whatever to get it done. I think that's hard work.
Okay, good. I understand it. And Ethan, how do you balance work with your personal life?
Well, I usually try to reserve the weekdays for very strict and focus on my work. But on weekends, I like to maybe have some family time with the family and maybe some friends too, have them over, or we can go places together. But mainly during the week, I'd like to keep that reserved for work, especially. So, yeah.
Good balance there.
Yeah.
So describe to me your most notable leadership experience in your work or organization, whether it be school or a club.
In one organization I was a part of, I had to work in a team to build one mechanism where the other members, they didn't want to participate. But however, one member and I, we pushed through the whole activity together, and we were able to complete the task that was delegated to us. And we were able to do so very successfully and to the satisfaction of the client.
Okay, good, great. And with that being said, describe a time when you messed up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there was this one time where I was very unprepared for one job that I was given, and I actually, instead of preparing properly like as I should have, going back to read some, textbook material to familiarize myself with the application of the work I was going to do, I ended up just seeing what I could do, and I didn't prepare myself adequately, and as a result, the job ended up declining very rapidly, and the result wasn't as the client desired.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
I understand it. And so during that, I'm sure you had to communicate with other people and during your other experiences. So how do you communicate with individuals of varying backgrounds?
I always try to understand their own background and try to put things into a perspective that they would be able to understand and that they would know about. So, for example, if I was talking to someone who I knew was Hispanic and native from that place, then I would try to think about what their culture is like and how things are there, and maybe even some terms specific to their culture. And I would use those terms when speaking to them, and also when trying to use analogies and other sorts of things.
Okay.
So I would make it to where they could understand me and I can understand them.
Great. And so through your time as a student, can you tell me a time when you disagreed with a coworker, a boss, or even another individual you work with?
Yes, there was actually one project where I was working with one colleague to design an intake manifold for a little pneumatic engine. And this, we actually disagreed very severely on how to design it. So as a result, we ended up divvying the task, and we both designed our each part and worked with other members of the team to put it together and implement it into our system. And we decided that whoever had the best design, we would use that design. And to be honest, it wasted more time than we had, and it wasn't the best idea, but we ended up having something that was satisfactory in the end. So
Great.
worked on it.
And so, what project or task have you struggled with, and how did you overcome that project or task?
There's some tasks where, as I've told you, I wasn't prepared, and I had, very rusty on the subject matter, and I should have prepared more for it. But there are many times where I did prepare adequately for it by going over, old reading materials, even from, from maybe even my sophomore years, some early materials in my curriculum, and I'd look at those and just try to resolve things with very basic solutions rather than more complicated solutions available to me and with my current knowledge.
Okay. Good. And so, Ethan, how did you prepare for this meeting today?
Well, I researched the background of your company very thoroughly, and I also I wanted to find out what about your company would work for me, and what I could do for your company, what I could offer for you and for your company here. So I just researched much about the background and about past jobs and events that you've done and things like that.
Okay, good. And Ethan, why are you the best person for this job?
I think that I'm the best person for this job because I have a unique ability to be able to communicate with people from all backgrounds, from all different perspectives, and I can implement one main idea, and as a leader I can have people focus on that one idea, and I can have them all working together in harmony so that we can all complete this without any hitches.
Sounds great. Well, Ethan, is there anything else you would like to add today?
No, sir, I think that'll be all.
Okay, are there any questions you have for me?
No, sir.
Okay, great. Well, what we're going to do, we're going to review this information, and then one of my associates, Linda, will be contacting you up in a follow-up email. And I just want to thank you today for your time, and you'll be hearing from us, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, sir.
All right.